Tushar Gupta, Senior Sub-Editor at Swarajya Magazine, Sanjay Gupta, leader of the Shiv Sena, and also Major Mohammed Ali Shah, political analyst, joining us on the show. Let me go across to Major Mohammed also joining us. Ideology is one thing. Actual terror is quite a different thing. You know, ideologies may disagree and they may be radical as well, but is it fair to compare even, let's say, Hindutva ideology in India to global terror that the groups like the Taliban represent?
Shivani, you know, they say a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. I want to ask, with all due respect to Mr. Javed Akhtar Sahab, you know, I'm a big fan of his. I admire his writing and his work. I would like to ask him, has he read the Constitution of Afghanistan? Has he read the Taliban ideology? Has he read the Constitution of 1964 and the Constitution of now of 2004? The Article 25, 26, 28 and 30 Bravo. Has he read that? He might be a very voracious reader regarding his Urdu Shairi. But I'm a Muslim. And I'm very proud to be a Muslim. I feel that only when I respect anybody else's religion, ideology, philosophy or thinking, will others respect my religion, my philosophy, my ideology, my thinking. And I have no right to compare, or anyone for that matter, has any right to compare anything, any particular group with the Taliban. Just because you do not like something, that does not mean you come on one extreme side. Extremism of any sort is bad. It can be Islamic extremism, which is happening on the world, unfortunately. And these are the people who are responsible for Islamophobia.
Yes.
I wrote an open letter in the year 2019 to Jaish-e-Mohammed, the terrorist outfit, which was covered by your channel very, very widely, in fact, immediately after the Pulwama attacks, where I described how Jaish-e-Mohammed is actually the true enemy of Islam. Similarly, a person who comes forward like this and he's thinking he's doing a good service to Islam is not doing a good service to Islam. Anybody who
so you
pulls
don't
anyone's
believe
leg,
that there is an equivalence to be made in India of the Taliban, of the ISIS? I mean, today people are saying Taliban exists in India. Tomorrow they'll say ISIS exists in India. I mean, is that not disrespectful to the country that you're living in? I mean, could the fact that Javed Akhtar can say this without any reprisal is the fact that India is not Afghanistan?
The trouble is, you know, we take the people from the film world a bit more too seriously than they should be taken. They're very good artists. They're very good at the work. They're very good at the craft. But regarding geopolitics, regarding geostrategy, I am sorry, and they do not know anything about that.
Okay.
I think they should rather stick to the craft, which we all admire, and we would love to see them as the master craftsmen of their trade. But it's like Shah Rukh Khan trying to say, who is a very big superstar, trying to come into Olympics and saying, why is Neeraj Chopra getting a gold? I should be getting a gold.
Let me give Major also the final word. I have only 1 minute left.
Sure.
Doesn't this equation, this false equivalence, actually create more fissures? Because, you know, people are going to sit in India and think, you know, how can you be so callous to say that India is as bad as Afghanistan? RSS has been there for so many years, you know, over 70 years. And yet we've not turned into an unconstitutional, theocratic country.
Shivani, I heard very carefully to what Mr. Javed Akhtar said. Now, the reason why he made a comparison, I will tell you, he said, like in the Taliban wants an Islamic rule in Afghanistan. In India, the RSS want a Hindu rule. Well, for his kind of information, Afghanistan is already an Islamic country. All they are asking for is a Sharia law, which is unacceptable. And Taliban is killing Muslim itself.
Yes.
RSS is not
Muslim
killing their own people.
ethnicities.
They're not killing Muslims. No, I'm not a big fan of RSS either.
Yeah.
And in fact, I oppose. In fact, Mohan Bhagwat himself, recently, about 2 months back, in Ghaziabad at a book launch, he said that Hindus and Muslims should work together for a progressive India. He never spoke about division over there. And secondly, it's very wrong to paint any community with the same brush. Be it Islam, be it Hinduism, be it any kind of extremism.
Instead, shouldn't we all come together in India as Indians to raise awareness against extremism?